My dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I do hope that you have been staying at home, you have been staying safe during this corona pandemic. And you should do so because this virus is very dangerous, but at the same time I shall suggest you to keep studying over and over again, but because one day this corona pandemic will disappear from the world because of Almighty, and during that period you will have to develop your career. As a consequence, I shall tell you to keep studying over and over again. By the way, I am Muhammad Abdul Qayyum, lecturer English, Wills Little Forest Student College Day Shift. Today we shall try to talk about a poem. You see, the name of the poem is Dreams, written by Langston Hughes. We shall talk about summary and theme writing as usual. During last class, we talked about summary writing and theme writing based on a poem, namely The Charge of Life Brigade. Today, once again, we shall try to talk about summary and theme writing based on another poem, and the name of the poem is Dreams, written by Langston Hughes. We shall take a look at the strategies, frameworks, ways and means, procedures as to how to develop a summary. First of all, and if you take a look at the screen, you will see that there are steps, there are points through which it could be possible for you to develop summary writing. First of all, read the whole poem. Secondly, read the poem stanza by stanza. Then find direct meaning, surface meaning as it is. Then identify the direct bullet points of each stanza. Then jot down the bullet points, give your own names to the bullet points, then turn the bullet points into sentences. You will use third person point of view, he, she, it, name in terms of writing summary and theme. Dear students, try to take a look at the screen. You will see that there is a picture. Actually, it's a disguised picture. It's not a real picture. I mean to say, this picture has two existences. The first existence, what we see directly, and under this disguised direct existence, there is indirect existence. There is indirect existence. The direct existence will be used in summary writing, and indirect existence will be used in theme writing. I think you have understood the concept told by me. If you don't understand the concept, please comment in the comment box. Some of my students have already joined, and I see that 31 students have joined my lecture, and I shall suggest you to inform other students so that they can join the lecture. Jayed Hassan, good morning. Alif Hussein Walid, bhalo achi. Khadija Akhtar, walaikum assalam. Hasan Raja, walaikum assalam. And those who have offered me, salamu alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Most importantly, please try to comment in the comment box if you understand the concepts. And if you don't understand the concepts, please keep commenting in the comment box. I was telling that we will develop summary and theme writing step by step. We shall follow some steps to develop summary and theme writing. We shall follow some steps to develop summary and theme writing. And I showed you the steps in the previous slide. I think you have understood the steps how to develop summary and theme. Now we shall go directly to the poem, and we shall try to take a look at the bullet points first, and then we shall try to take a look at the sentences. I mean to say, first of all, we shall find out the bullet points. Last class, some students raised some questions that what is a bullet point? Bullet points are the main points, pillars on which the text, poem, prose is standing up. Okay, I have understood the bullet point. Still, if you don't understand what bullet point is, please raise me questions, ask me questions, to comment in the comment box. I shall try to make this concept clear in front of you. I think you have understood what bullet point is. Bullet point is the main point. A poem talks about a topic, a subject, a theme based on some points. Without pillars, it's almost impossible for the writer to develop a writing. I think you have understood what bullet point is. You know, it's a building. This building is standing upon some pillars. Likewise, a writing, a poem, a prose is standing up on some pillars. These pillars are called bullet points. I think you have understood all the pros and cons about bullet points. My dear students, now try to take a look at the bullet points. First of all, read the poem and then find the bullet points. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that can't fly. It's our text, it's our poem, Now, from these 4 lines, we shall try to find out bullet points. And I have given the name for each bullet point. Try to take a look on the screen. Having a focused dream. Our first bullet point is having a focused dream. Second bullet point is dreamlessness bringing half success. If we don't have dreams focused, it could be difficult for us to be succeeded in our lives. Yes, to some extent it could be possible for us to be succeeded, but it will not be a complete success. It will be a half a success. Now try to take a look at the screen, and you will see that I have turned these bullet points into sentences. Be focused on dream of your life. Be focused on the dream of your life, otherwise life will be half successful. Be focused on the dream of your life, otherwise life will be half successful. These 2 lines have been taken from these 2 bullet points. These 2 lines have been taken from 2 bullet points. Now go forward. Another a few lines of a poem. Now read the lines of a poem. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. I have written some meaning inside the text. Barren, sterile. Barren means sterile. Sterile means unproductive. Frozen with snow means unable to produce crops. Okay. Now I believe that you have understood the text. First, hold fast to dreams. For when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Now turn to the bullet points. Having a focused dream. Dreamlessness causing unproductivity. Now these 2 bullet points will turn into 2 sentences. Try to take a look on the screen. Be focused on the dream of your life, otherwise life will be unproductive. My dear students, let me see how many students have commented. Joel Kondukar sir is watching. Thank you, sir. Abrar Mahir, have you understood the concepts? Have you understood the concepts? All my students, please, if you don't understand any of the concepts, what is stanza? Oh, stanza, Jayed Hassan, thank you for your question. Stanza is is a group of sentences. Stanza is a group of sentences in a poem. If there are some sentences grouped in a poem, this group is called stanza. I think you have understood the concept, Jahid Hassan. Ador, good morning. Hassan Raja, okay. Okay. I think you are understanding the concepts. You are understanding the concepts. Jahid Hassan, thank you. You have understood. Okay. Now, you just let me know, allow me to know whether you have understood all the concepts or not. If Hassan Raja, have you understood? Alif Hussain Walid, unproductive means the land that is unable to produce any crops. Unproductive means a land that is unable to produce a crops, any type of crops. Sterile, infertile, infectant. Sterile, infertile, infectant. These are the meanings of unproductive. I think now you have understood the pros and cons we are discussing now. Hassan Raja, have you understood? Don't ask anyone. If you have understood, please comment. Hassan Raja, if you have understood, please comment. If you have understood, if you yourself have understood, please comment. Don't ask any other one, anyone else, whether he or she or they have understood or not. Think of your own. Hassan Raja, yes, thank you. Now it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Act likewise. Alif Mudassir Walid, have you understood what is bullet point? Alif Mudassir Walid, okay, thank you. Thank you, Babare. You have understood the concept I am discussing. Now we shall turn to some other slides and we shall try to take a look at some other slides. Try to take a look at the screen. There are 4 bullet points identified earlier. There are 4 bullet points identified earlier. Having a focused dream, dreamlessness bringing half success. Having a focused dream, dreamlessness causing unproductivity. But in these 4 bullet points, we shall need 3 bullet points because 2 bullet points are the same. We shall not repeat. The poet has repeated the bullet points, the same concept over and over again, but it doesn't mean that we shall use this same thing over and over again. One thing will be used a single time. One thing will be used once, not more than that. Now, I mean to say we shall take 3 bullet points to write a summary. Try to take a look once again. My dear students. Having a focused dream. Bullet point 1, bullet point 3. Having a focused dream. These 2 bullet points are the same. But we shall not take these bullet points twice. From these 2 bullet points, we shall take 1 bullet point. From these 2 bullet points, we shall take 1 bullet point, and in total, we shall take 3 bullet points, and we shall write a summary. Try to take a look at the next slide, my dear students. Try to take a look at the summary. My dear students. I think it will be possible for you to understand the pros and cons and how I have developed the summary. This is the most important aspect. To understand how I developed the summary step by step. I have developed the summary, and you must master the concepts. You must master the idea. You must master the framework. You must master the strategy as to how to develop a summary step by step. First of all, you will read the bullet point. Next, you will identify the bullet points. And next, you will give your own names to the bullet points. then you will turn these bullet points into sentences. I think you have understood. First of all, you will read the whole poem. You will read the poem stanza by stanza. If there are more than one stanza in a poem, then you will identify the bullet points. Then you will give your own names to the bullet points. Then you will turn the bullet points into sentences. I think you have understood the concept. If still you don't understand the concept, please ask me. Please ask me in the comment box. I shall give you the answer. আবরার মাহির তোমার জ্ঞাতার্থে বলছি আমি একটু পরে বাংলায় বলবো বাবারে, বাংলা বলবো, আমি লেকচারের সেকেন্ড পার্ট বাংলায় রেখেছি, তুমি বুঝতে পারবে। নাও I told you earlier over and over again. Okay sir, Tanjrian Haq Sajid, okay. Abrar Mahir, all the time you try to listen to Bengali sentences, and you should know this tendency will damage your career. You should never try to listen to Bengali sentences, particularly in English classes, because in English classes, English teachers must produce some English sentences, because English teachers will some structures, and it could be possible for you to learn some structures from the teacher's mouth. Therefore, it is imperative, wise for you to listen to some English sentences. And I tell you all the time, not only the English teachers, you should keep listening to English news, namely BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News. If you want to develop your English, these are the strategies as to how to develop English language. All the time, don't try to listen to Bengali sentences, particularly in terms of English classes. Particularly in English classes, try to listen to some English sentences. It could be possible for you to develop your language. Okay. In the next part, I have a slide in Bangla. It could be possible for you to understand the pros and cons later on. Now, you tell me, Maher, have you understood summary writing? Have you understood the summary writing? You have seen on the screen. 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 I have written a full summary. 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 People should have firmly rooted dreams. Otherwise, in some cases, lives might be have successful. Similarly, in some other cases, life could go unproductive in many forms. This is a total summary. 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 Developed from the bullet points, then sentences. I have developed this summary step by step. First of all, I have found out bullet points. Then I have turned these bullet points into sentences. Then I have turned these bullet points into sentences. Then I have turned these bullet points into sentences. And afterwards, I have collected all the sentences in a format, and I have written a total, entire, complete summary. Try to take a look on the screen. Try to take a look at the screen. Try to take a look at the screen and try to read the entire summary. Try to read the entire summary. Try to understand the entire summary. Try to understand the entire summary, and I believe you will be able to understand how I developed the summary step by step. If you don't understand still, please comment in the comment box. I am reading your comments, please. Okay. Try to comment rational comments. Don't try to comment irrationally in the comment box. It's not the sign of politeness. You are the students. You must comment politely in the comment box. It's important for you. Okay. Now, my dear students, try to understand the full answer seen on the screen, and if you have understood the answer, entire summary seen on the screen, let me know whether you have understood the full summary or not. If you don't understand the full summary, I shall repeat the steps. Jayed Hassan, thank you. Okay, I think you have understood. Some of my students have commented that they have understood the concept. They have understood the concept. Once again, let me repeat. First of all, we shall read the poem. First of all, we shall read the poem. Then we shall identify the bullet points. Then we shall give our own names to bullet points. Then we shall turn these bullet points into sentences. Then we shall collect all the sentences. We shall collect all the sentences and it will be a complete summary. Now I think by the grace of Almighty, you have understood all the pros and cons, all the sequences, all the steps, all the procedures, all the styles, all the techniques, all the tricks, all the tips by the grace of Almighty. And please comment in the comment box whether you have understood the procedure as to how to develop a summary. জায়েদ হাসান, থ্যাংক ইউ। মাহের, এখন বুঝতে পারছো তুমি? আমাকে জানাও। মাহের, তাড়াতাড়ি হচ্ছে না, এখন আমি খুব স্লো বলছি, দেখো বুঝতে পারছো কিনা। মাহের, মাহের আমাকে রাইট নাও জানাও তুমি বুঝতে পারছো কিনা। ওকে, থ্যাংক ইউ। হাসন রাজা, থ্যাংক ইউ। Hasan Raja, thank you. Hasan Raja, thank you. You have understood the pros and cons intended. Okay. Now turn to the next slide. Theme writing. Tricks, tips. Read the whole poem like the summary. Read the poem stanza by stanza. Find the meaning underneath. Now it's very important for you to understand point number 3. What do you understand by the meaning underneath? I mean indirect meaning. Indirect meaning, hidden meaning, deeper meaning, indirect meaning, philosophical meaning, universal meaning, global meaning, সর্বজনীন অর্থ, পরোক্ষ অর্থ। When we write a summary, we use direct meaning. When we write a summary, we use direct meaning. In contrast, by contrast, on the other hand, when we try to write a theme, we should use indirect meaning. We should use indirect meaning. We should use indirect meaning. Tip number 4, find the indirect bullet points. Find the indirect bullet points. Find the indirect bullet points, then jot down them, collect them, make them united. Give your own names to the bullet points. Now turn the bullet points into sentences. Use third person point of view. He, she, it, name. I mean to say, in the poem, the poet has used second person, but we shall not use second person. We shall use third person. He, she, they, people. Likewise, I think you have understood the pros and cons. You have understood the points. 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 Please, let's turn to next slide. Theme writing. Read the poem first. Read the poem first. Same poem. I shall now write theme based on the same poem. I shall write theme based on the same poem, but differently. In this respect, let me tell you, there are some differences between summary writing and theme writing. You must understand these differences. You must understand these differences. Only then it could be possible for you to write a theme. Bullet points. First bullet point in terms of theme writing: fixing a discipline, goal, aim, profession, subject. Aimlessness bringing no success. Second stanza, bullet point 3, fixing a discipline, goal, aim, profession, subject. Aimlessness having no role in developing society world. Bullet point 4. And side by side I have written sentences using these bullet points. Side by side I have written sentences using these bullet points. Now try to take a look at the bullet points at the same page all together. Bullet point 1, bullet point 2, bullet point 3, bullet point 4. Bullet point 1, bullet point 2, bullet point 3, bullet point 4. Once again try to take a look. Two bullet points are the same, 1 and 3 are the same, but we shall not these bullet points twice. I mean to say, we shall take 3 bullet points from these 4 bullet points and we shall write a theme. Try to take a look at the theme. Sentences. Sentences. I have turned the bullet points into sentences. Please read the sentences. Read the sentences developed from the bullet points. Read the sentences developed from the bullet points. Now entire answer, complete theme developed from the bullet points, then sentences, then total entire theme. Total theme. People should very firmly fix their career path, otherwise they could not be successful in their lives. Similarly, they might not be able to contribute to the development of the society, the world. Try to take a look at the entire theme, total theme developed from the bullet points step by step. First of all, I have taken bullet points. Then I have turned the bullet points into sentences. Then I have written theme. Now let me know whether you have understood all the pros and cons. Abrar Mahir, thank you. Abrar Mahir, thank you. Okay, thank you. You have understood all the pros and cons. I am very happy. I am very happy that you have understood all the pros and cons, particularly Mahir. All the time Mahir try to tell us to produce sentences in Bengali, and today he is understanding the pros and cons. I am really very happy. And you just read the entire answer, total answer seen on the screen, and it could be possible for you to understand the total answer. I have, once again I am telling you, I have developed this answer step by step from bullet points to the answer, final answer. From the bullet points I have come the bullet points. I have taken bullet point first and I have turned these bullet points into sentences. Then finally I have written a theme. Once again, now please, তোমরা বলছিলে যে বাংলা বলার জন্য আমি বাংলা তোমাদের জন্য একটি ব্যবস্থা করে রেখেছি। দেখো তোমরা বুঝতে পারো কিনা। প্রত্যক্ষ অর্থ থেকে আমরা সামারি তৈরি করব, পরোক্ষ অর্থ থেকে আমরা থিম তৈরি করব, প্রত্যক্ষ অর্থ থেকে আমরা সামারি তৈরি করব, পরোক্ষ অর্থ থেকে আমরা থিম তৈরি করব। এখন আশা করি তোমাদের কোনো কিছুই বোঝার বাকি নেই। Once again I shall suggest you to listen to English sentences, particularly in the English classes, and in addition I shall suggest you to keep listening to English news, namely BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News. It will help you to develop your English language. And there are some other poems in your English textbook. You will try to write summary and theme simultaneously, and it could be possible for you to be skilled in terms of these two items. Okay. Now I have given you a slide in Bangla. বাংলায় দেখতে পাচ্ছ লেখা আছে প্রত্যক্ষ অর্থ দিয়ে আমরা সামারি তৈরি করব, পরোক্ষ অর্থ দিয়ে আমরা থিম তৈরি করব। প্রত্যক্ষ অর্থ দিয়ে আমরা সামারি তৈরি করব, পরোক্ষ অর্থ দিয়ে আমরা থিম তৈরি করব। আশা করি এখন বুঝতে পারছো। এখন না বোঝার কোনো কারণ নেই, বাবারে।